Okay, let me know. Do you see me now? Okay, that's strange. I don't know what happened. Okay, so I'll show you what I did here. So I started in right here and I added on this little flag break. So I'm in IWM long right now. Started 2 contracts, added 2 more contracts. So I want to see this previous day high, pre-market high hold. This level I want to see hold. Just this zone right here. Randy, are you in IWM too? Nice. Wicked. All right, let's see what happens here. We're flagging. I want to see a break outside this flag though. What's up, mister? How are you? Just in this IWM long right now. Above previous day high, pre-market high, starter, add. So I'll see how it goes here. I want to see a build off this 13. So kind of been waiting for this flag to start building here off this 13. So just need a little bit of a pop here to get this thing going. What are you in? Are you in anything? This one's IWM. So on futures it's M2KM6, but it's IWM. So this is the only 3 that I trade. IWM, Q, and SPY. You've had an unreal day. Best I have ever had. Whoa, there we go. I like to hear that, man. Beautiful. Best you've ever had. That's nice, man. Congrats. Good stuff. $5 funded at $1,200 each. Damn. Nice, man. That's amazing, dude. Very nice. Huge. Fair. You definitely hit a nice goal, so don't push it. Very nice, man. Good job. That's sick. Is this IWM gonna hold for me or no? See, I like it. I like it for now. For now, I like it. Q and SPY selling off, which I don't like. Q and SPY selling off a little bit. SPY definitely weaker. So could drag me down. Yeah, NVIDIA. Well, it's got earnings today. So it makes sense. So if this thing doesn't hold this zone for me, I'm going to get out. I'm going to wait. See, I need this thing to hold pretty quick here. I'm going to bail it. Bail it soonish, but I want to see this thing hold. See a surge off this level. We're right above pre-market high, so I need this level to hold. Q is literally sideways. With NVIDIA earnings, they're super expected. Like, could be just sideways, right? Makes sense. Kind of waiting for that earnings. IWM usually does its own thing, though. So, hoping for a little bit of a push, and I can scale that at new highs. Iron Condor play for that. What's that, Randy? I'm not sure what that is. All right, so that's a nice hold. That's a really nice hold. I like that candle. So let's see if we can wick off this one and start making some new highs. Break out of this flag finally that we've been working on all morning. So looking okay for now. I like that immediate reclaim off that 13. That 2-minute candle is looking okay. So we just need to start waving away from this now. Start surfing this 13 up. Okay, so far, like, this is looking good. Like, there's nothing wrong with this chart. It's building nice. Beautiful reclaim off the 13. Clearly pre-market held strong. There's buyers here. Flag is breaking. So just need some closures now. There's 20 seconds left. An iron condor is a neutral option strategy designed to profit when a stock or index stays within a defined price range. Interesting. OG Randy, man. OG Randy. Thanks for that, Randy. I like it. A little too complicated for my monkey brain, but I like it. I like it. This is a 2-to-1, so I'm risking 2-to-1 here. So that's gonna be my first scale spot. I don't want to de-risk anything until I start getting some highs around 1.5, I'll take off a little bit. That's kind of what my plan is. A little bit around 1.5 and then a little bit more at 2R. But we'll see. Like everything looks good, but then you see these candles and it's like, doesn't look so good. See if she holds. Yeah, and Q is looking weak for sure. SPY is looking very weak, heading towards pre-market low. So it could drag me down for sure. Might stop out pretty quick. If she doesn't hold pre-market high, I'm going to stop out. So this zone has to hold. Or if it doesn't, I'm going to flip my bias on SPY short potentially if this doesn't hold. Okay, we're right at pre-market high here. Q's failing, SPY failing. Okay, pretty close. All right, I'm gonna stop out there. And I think, yeah, this was looking so good too. That was looking really nice right here. I thought this was gonna go right here. So I'm gonna switch my bias here to short, I think. Yep, time for short for sure. Like SPY now is breaking below pre-market low. Q is breaking below pre-market low. Candles are going to close. The 15s are going to close in a minute and a half. So if I get a nice strong closure, I'm going to flip short. See. And that's why I didn't go full position on that, you know. Markets were sideways, kind of chopping around. Sketch me out a little bit. What is this? What is this pop? Holy. Look. Oh my goodness. Let's see if that's real though. Wow, no way. What the hell is this? That's got to be news, eh? Is that news? Trump? Is that Trump? Hardcore. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Swept me and now it's going. Very nice. Damn it. Wow. No way. God. God damn, man. That's too bad. Crazy. Yeah, definitely FOMO too. Like man, how do you jump into this right now though? This thing could tank in 2 seconds. Wow, there goes my first target. First target hit without me. Wow. Wow. Well, had the right idea. Holy shit. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. Unreal. Unreal, man. This is crazy. What is happening? What on earth is happening? Yeah, I gotta let this thing settle. Definitely gotta let this thing settle. Because, no clue what's happening here, so. Insane. Yeah, that was obviously news related. Must have been. Wow. Let's see. The Pakistani army leader may visit Iran tomorrow to announce the final version of the agreement. Okay. Stupid tweet. So nothing. Literally nothing. Literally nothing of significance at all. So I'm going to wait for this thing to settle for a bit. Crazy. Q's 15 minutes going to close in 9 minutes. So let's see how that closes in a little bit here. Same with SPY. See how that closes. Like that wasn't even yeah. Next round of negotiations will be held in Islamabad after the Hajj season reports Q SPY USD. Like nothing. It's nothing. IWM though going crazy. Man, just took me out too. Just took me out underneath previous day high. Insane. Well, that sucks. Yeah, definitely a bit upset over it too, man. Like that just barely took me out. That's the shitty part. Like just barely took me out. So 15 is going to close in a little bit here. I got like 7 minutes. So I want to see this thing close above and then I'll look to go long. What are you guys thinking? Are you guys gonna do anything with this? If I see a closure above the level, I'm definitely gonna go long. I just gotta wait for it though. I don't want it to sweep me. Like if this is just gonna be a big giant wick, I'm not going long. Definitely need to see a closure above that level. I mean, the tweet itself is a joke, right? Like that was a joke. There's nothing there. So I don't know why this would actually, continue on for the day. I don't know. Just that it just wasn't significant. Like it's not like the Iran deal is complete and it's done. That was just like, okay, more negotiations going into place tomorrow. Great. We've heard that shit so many times. So I don't know. I feel like that was an exaggerated pop. So far, big wick. Big wick. So now we completely failed back underneath pre-market high here. There it goes. There it goes. Look at that. That's why you don't chase that shit. Randy, did you pop that? Did you short that pop? Fade scalping? Nice, man. Good job. I'm going to join you on this. I want to see how this thing goes, though, just in case it has one more leg up. Just in case it wants to pop once more. Like if we reach anywhere near this zone, I'm definitely shorting this pop. 1000%. I got the 1 hour 200 EMA. I got this resistance zone right here. But yeah, like this was super exaggerated. What an exaggerated move over a nothing tweet. That was nothing. So if we get a convincing close on Qs, I'm down. SPY as well. Let's see what happens. 3 minutes left. I need a convincing close. Qs is above. It's tough, man, in this Trump market, right? Every day, like this year has been just a tweet a day. It's like, man. All right, we got 2 minutes left on this candle. If this thing closes convincingly, I'm definitely interested in the long. But we'll see. IWM, bastard, got me. Got me. That was building so nice. Why didn't that tweet come at 7:10 my time? Why didn't that tweet come right here? Why did Trump have to wait for 10:14? Bastard, man. He knew I was in. He knew I was in and I was stopping out. So he's like, okay, time to put that tweet in. Arthur's out. Perfect. Drop the tweet. Oh. Yeah, he's watching me right now. Trump's on my feed right now. He's going to be in the Discord later. So Qs is looking good. Qs is looking strong. So that's that close right there. So pretty good close. Small wick. Okay, here we go. MNQ, where are we? SPY, where are we? Damn, I just missed it. Let's see, I'm gonna wait. Try to get in here. Perfect 13 EMA retest. So if we can get another retest, I'm gonna go long on SPY. I just need to get another retest here. I just missed that pop. Damn it. I just missed that pop. That was the entry right here. Shit, that's too bad. Let's see if it comes back for me. So I wanted it right here. As soon as the 15 closed, I was just toggling my tabs a little too slow. Damn it, man. That was the pop right there. As soon as that 15 closed. 15 closed and then it just went. Let's see if I can get a retest. Hopefully. So that was long right there. Perfect close, reclaim long right there. So this is going to go without me now. That sucks. Damn it. Just missed it. All right, well, I'm going to wait for a retest of previous day high if I can get it. IWM surging. Wow. IWM going off. We're approaching that zone. We're approaching this zone right here. 200 EMA on the 1 hour. And I have this pivot right here. So definitely a good spot to look to start building in a short position potentially. Randy, your ATR is at 106%. Are you short? Did you already start this thing? IWM new high day. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. So if I can get a retest around here, I'm looking at SPY here. So I didn't get in on the first pop, but I want to start building into this position now. Start building into this SPY slowly. I want to get a retest of the previous day high, pre-market high. That's what I want. Nice, bro. Good job. I want to start building in a short position on IWM soon. I want to get a little bit higher. So I'm going to try this SPY long as soon as we come back in here. I want to come back in this zone and start building off this zone. Previous day high, pre-market high. This will be the first real retest, right? This will be the first one because we failed the first one, and this is going to be the first real one right here. Let's see if I can get it. All right, here it comes. So this zone has to hold. We're at previous day high right now. This is the hold spot. Pre-market high, previous day high. It's got to hold. Big candle on the 15. Doesn't look great. But let's see. This zone has to hold. Okay, I'm going to start 2. I'll start 2 right here. I'm going to add 2 more right now. So I'm in 4. Right off pre-market high, previous day high. And then potentially add a little bit more. So I got in right as we popped. So I'm risking a 13. I want to see new highs on this. I'm risking that 13. I'll take off some at the high a day, but I want to see some like right here. That's where I want to take some off. Right there. So I'm long SPY. This has to work, right? This is the zone. So if this doesn't work, like, it's probably gonna be a wrap for me today. That's 0 for 2 if I don't make this one work. Previous day high, pre-market high, that's my sauce. So if I can't make this one work, the day's over for me. It's just not gonna be my day if this one doesn't work. This is the A+ set. It's A+ trade for me, so this gotta hold. Right here, has to hold right here. I'd like to add 2 more. I just don't like how that failed. I'd like to add 2 more right here. Okay, 2 more. Because that popped really nice off that 13. So let's see if we can get some... sell 3 at the highs if we can get it. If this 13 fails me, I'm out. So really nice pop off that 13. Pretty textbook stuff. Right at previous day high, right at pre-market high, right at the 13. Like this should work, right? This usually works. So we'll see. I want to see new highs on this. I'll take off just 1 there, just because I should take off something at the high day. I'll take off just 1 out of 6. So like literally my 1/6 position I'll take off there if we reach it. And then I want to see 2R on the rest. So if I can take off half, at least half more at 2R, it's kind of what I'm looking to build out, scale out into. So 1 out of 6 position here, which would actually give me 1.5 R. So almost 1.5 R. See some wicking off this zone. Nice. IWM short scalp. Very nice, man. Good stuff. All right, another hold of that 13 EMA. So that's nice. I like that. So let's see us get a pop out of this zone right here. I need a pop out of this pivot. We got a pivot right here. So let's get a pop past that pivot. And 1/5 right up here. 1/6. That'll be my de-risking. Just 1/6 up here. IWM right at the 13 EMA. That looks nice right now for a long. Just a scalp long. So I like everything about this. Like if this doesn't work, it's okay. I like everything about it. I take this literally every time I see it. So it's a great setup. Great setup. How many times have I taken this setup? Literally hundreds of times. Little flag break off that 13, past pre-market high, previous day high. Same setup every time. Just need it to hold. Again, off pre-market high here. This is pre-market high SPY. Okay, looking good for now. Respecting that 13 really nice. Building off that pre-market high. So looking good. Right up, right above previous day high, right above pre-market high. I like it. Yeah, IWM, the 13 EMA was really nice. That was clean. That was really clean. IWM 2-minute was really clean just now, right here. That first retest. All right, SPY trying to build off here. So everything about this SPY looks beautiful, man. Like it's like curling right above our zone. Nice and controlled. So looks good for now. I like the build. Good build. There we go. There's that pop you want to see. Really nice pop. Really nice pop. All right, I'm looking to de-risk at the highs. Just 1 out of 6 contracts. 1 out of 6 contracts. Looking to de-risk right there. So let's see if we can hit it. That was gorgeous, man. That was gorgeous. Like breaking it down real time too every time. This is the same setup every single time. Above previous day high, above pre-market high. Flag break. I would have added if I didn't think that tweet was just an exaggerated pop. I honestly would have added right here. It's typically where I add. As soon as we get that flag break, I add. But I just didn't like how hard we popped off that tweet. I just didn't feel like that was a significant catalyst for that pop. But fuck, what do I know? I don't know. Anything could happen. So that was looking really good till that happened. That was a big stuff down. So let's see what happens with this candle here. Need this to hold. That candle was looking so good until that stuff. That was looking really nice. I thought that was going to just blast right through the highs. That's what it looked like. It looked like it was just going to blast right through the highs. So another 13 EMA retest here. Pre-market high retest. One more. That would have been a great ad spot. Just didn't like this candle. So I got one resting order right here, past these highs. Just 1 out of 6 contracts waiting to get out right here, and then I'm going to wait for 2R. So good looking candle here. We got 1 minute left on it. If we see something like this again, that's not going to be good. But if we can get a nice strong close like here, or above these highs, I think it goes to 2R at least. And then, which will be our next zone for me is going to be like around 741. So I'm looking to hold these runners till at least my next zone, right? I got to be patient with it. That's kind of what I'm looking for. My goal, my ultimate goal is going to be somewhere like here. So I just want to surf that 13. But I need to hit some targets first. 15 seconds left on this candle. This has to close strong. I don't want to see another upper wick. That's not going to be looking good. So still struggling up here. Clearly still struggling. But I mean, everything is still intact, so can't freak out here. Everything is still intact. Nothing wrong with this yet. Just hasn't started yet, right? Like the move hasn't just really exploded is what it is. So consolidation is all it is. I just don't like the upper wicks, but there's nothing wrong with this. Risk is still intact. Trade is still intact. Just got to let it work. Let it build. So let's get a little pop on SPY, man. Let's get this thing moving, get people excited. It's building. It's building. So I want to see close to high at 8 to get my first scale spots here. There we go. There's that pop. All right, there's that pop. Let's get out 1/6 right here. 1/6. See if I can get that hit. First hit zone here. Looking to take off 1/6 right here. Filled. Near the highs. 1/6 right at the highs. Okay, so I want to take 1/6 off to just de-risk my position a little bit. Because I don't want to come all the way back down again. I would feel stupid if that happened. So now I want to see 2R before my next scale spot. Right here. 739.37. That's going to be my next scale spot. So, like, what's wrong with this chart? Nothing. Nothing. This would have scared me out a few months ago. This would have scared me out a few months ago. But, like, no, man. Like, everything is still intact. Previous day high, pre-market high, my gray zone above previous day high. Like, there's nothing wrong with this. Absolutely nothing wrong with this. Can't freak out on dips. Absolutely cannot freak out on dips. So I'm not touching this thing until I hit this zone right here, 739.35, and we're about to hit some new highs here. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Just a gorgeous trade right here. Great read on this trade. Great ads. I really, like, typically, if anybody watched these lives, you see me adding right here on this candle right here. Flag break, another 13 hold. This is my next ad spot right here. Just didn't like the news. I didn't like the pop off that news. I just feel like that news was insignificant, but that's just what I felt. So let's see what happens here. We're at highs here, high of day. So if we can bust through this with conviction, like I love this pop off that 13, 3 nice strong candles in a row. We should see some new highs here. Thanks, Randy. Yeah, that was A+ for sure. This is like my #1 long trade I would take every single day if I can get it. I would take this long trade every day. Love it. Pre-market high lined up really nice with previous day high too, so it was perfect. So like these 3 strong candles are telling me we're getting new highs. If I had to bet, which I am betting, I bet we get new highs here. Good hold. Good hold. Let's blast through these highs. Beautiful hold, eh? There we go. New highs. There we go. There we go. Let's get the short stopping out right here. Let's get a bunch of short covering right here, and then I'm going to hit my 2R right here. Let's go. Let's pick this up. Look at the volume increasing. That's what's up right there, man. That's what's up right there. What a nice read that was. What a nice read that was. I'm not touching it till I hear that alarm either. I'm not touching it till I hear that alarm. Let me hear that alarm. Take the majority off at 2R, and then I don't care about my runner. Let me hear that alarm. So close. Look at that. Look how close we are. It's about to hit. It's about to hit. Let's go. Hit me. Oh my God, it just touched it. All right, since it touched me, I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna take 3 more off there. Beautiful trade, man. Beautiful trade. Okay, so look at how close it hit my alarm. Like it tapped my alarm, but then it didn't bust through it, so it didn't hit it. So that's my 2R. I'm gonna take. I took off. I'm holding 2 runners here. So next one is gonna be. Next runner, I want to go 2.5 if I can get it. 2.5. That's gonna be my alarm for my next scale spot right here. And then ideally, this is gonna be my next one right here. The zone-to-zone play, which I talk about every day. So look at that play, boys. Look at that play. Look at that play. Man, that's so nice. That's so nice. Just following the system, man. Just following the system to a T. Just beautiful stuff, man. Love that. This to me is art. Just looks like art. Beautiful fucking trade. Love it. See what happens left on this candle here. See if we can get another hold and push for my next zone. Attaboy. Life of music. Good job, man. 2 wins on the day. Beautiful. What'd you take? Did you take that IWM long too? Yes, sir. Nice, man. Good job. Yeah, that IWM 13 EMA hold was so nice. That first tap was so nice. I loved it. IWM, that first, yeah, that's one right here. So nice. You're reaching the zone though, just a heads up. So, previous day high took me out here personally, and then surged. This would have been my final target. That zone right there. SPY. Let's go, man. Let's go. Hit my next alarm. Hey, up, you're done trading, bro. Stop talking about trading. You just made 10 grand. Yeah, I'm not adding to this. I just wanna manage this now. You're still trading? Just watching? Nice. So first loss, IWM, super unfortunate with that tweet, but made more than double that on this one right here. So super happy with this read, man. Super unfortunate Trump didn't tweet that 2 minutes before I exited, but typical Trump fashion. Beautiful hold. Beautiful hold. Okay, let's see what happens on this flag here. Can I take up one more right here? Riding one runner. And then at this alarm, I'm going to go candle by candle at this alarm right here, if I can get it. Or just trail this 13 here. So retesting this high day right here. So this typically will want to hold like around this zone right here, which is going to line up with the 13 pretty quick. So I want this zone to hold for the next leg. This zone right here has to hold. So basically this. I want to see this zone hold now. 13 catching up. If we get a closure below that 13, I'm probably just going to stop out and call it. But here's that zone. Here's that high day zone. So this got to hold. IWM is right at the 200 EMA on the 1 hour and that zone I had right there. IWM is right at that zone. Look at that. 1 hour, 200 EMA. What a move. So I could easily see it reject here. Right here. IWM set 279. That's the spot for IWM. SPY starting to reject too. So watching it. Want to see a hold. Okay, it's looking like it's going to fail here, but let's see. I'm waiting. Waiting. This 13 has to hold. Got a minute-ish for this thing here. So this is the high day zone and the 13 EMA. This area has to hold for me to stay in this, for me personally. I don't want to be giving all this back all the way down into 48. So this got to hold. So we're going right off that 13 here. and high day. Let's see if she blasts off or fails. Okay, that's failing now. So far, this is looking like it's going to fail. Let's see. Holding for now. Almost out. Okay, it's trying to hold. Nice, bro. Enjoy. You're welcome. Life of Music. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Thanks for joining. Enjoy Bulgaria, bro. That sounds like a nice day. 20 Celsius sounds nice. I think it's just me and Randy now. Randy, you in here? I'm still in the SPY. Still in the SPY. This is holding, so I'm just going to wait. Break of that low, I'm out. Randy. Nice, man. What are you in? Are you in anything right now? Are you short the IWM? It's looking pretty shortable to me. At least halfway down, I think. Okay, SPY's holding nicely. Okay, so this zone is still looking strong. This zone is holding really strong for us right now. So let's see if we get that second leg up. We want the second leg up here. If we get this flag break, second leg up, then it should hit my next target zone. But I'm watching. Below this, I'm out. Dozen positions, eh? Wow. Randy, good for you, man. I think this SPY looking pretty healthy still. I think this SPY is still looking healthy for now. Okay, SPY trying to build up energy for that next leg. That's what I think. All right, SPY. SPY, nice wicking off that 13, man. That looks good. That looks good for now. That looks good for now. And right at our zone here. Super tempted to add some back on, but this late in the morning, this late in the move, I don't know. Not really my style. What do you think, Randy? This goes to the next leg or what? Or is this going to give out on me? Thirteen's holding for now. But I don't know. We'll see. These lows, I'm out. Gotta get out on these lows. Nice hold. Wow, IWM short. Nice, Randy. Beautiful stuff. It's going to go, man. It's going to go. That 1 hour 200 EMA was right there at that zone too, so I got to think that's going to push it down. And like it hit that zone. ATR on that day on the day was at least 100%. Like as you were telling me the other day, like we're at 109% ATR on IWM. So good spot. Yeah, I got this Sadie's ATR levels day 14. I like it. Wow. Wow, no way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the? Oh my god. What the hell is going on here? Wow. Well, I'm fully out of that. Unfortunately, I had a resting order right there. Holy. Wow. Good old Trump tweet. Hits again, hey? Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Wow. What the F was that? Wow, are you adding to that, Randy? Are you going to add to that position? Oh my god. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Randy, are you still holding this IWM? Because, yeah, this was a hold for sure. Stopped out, war over. No. Oh, man, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, man. So unlucky. So unlucky, Randy. Damn. Happened to me earlier. Same exact bullshit, man. Same exact bullshit. Wow. Crazy, 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 crazy. Well, I had that zone right here. Look at that zone. Somehow perfectly landed with that tweet, but just blasted off that zone. My God. Beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful stuff if you were long. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, I'm going to get off this thing now. Go see my son for a little bit. Thanks for joining, fellas. Appreciate it a lot. It's always way more fun when you guys are on. We can chop it up and stuff, and it's great. So I'll see you guys in the Discord, and I'll see you guys in the morning as well. All right. Peace and love.